All right, Ralow, how's it going?
It's going good, Cam. It's going good, man. Everything is good, man.
It's been a little bit since our last interview, man. What's been new?
Last interview was what 2 years ago, but like I said, last time I was here, I was talking about the documentary, and the documentary is actually done and is up and rolling, man. It's out right now. It's doing good, and
That's what it is.
that's what
All
it
right,
is.
well, I thought we'd start right off, man. So some of the big news going on in hip hop, man, is the whole Big U indictment, man, with the Rollin '60s. And I seen that at one point, Fabolous had a video out here, and a bunch of dudes from the '60s came to the video.
So yeah, so 2004, we ain't know nothing about the Rolling '60s, man, the Crips and all that. Like I ain't know nothing about these guys. So we out there, and Real Talk album is out, and we moving around. We in LA, and we in a restaurant eating, and Webb and Cheo was Fab managers at the time, and they get a call saying, it's a big party, Fab party, album thing release, and everybody like, what? We ain't know about it. So we pull up to the party, and we go to the party, and we go to the door. We walk to the front. The line is long, the whole block is crowded. Like this party was popping. So we get there and we like the lady at the front and she like, yeah, it's $100, per person to get in. So we like $100. What the hell? Like this shit was crazy. So they finally tell the lady like, yo, we Fabulous managers and we don't know nothing about this party. So she like, oh, I'm gonna go get the guy that's promoting it, that hosted, that this and that. So we sit there and then she leaves and go in the back, right? So then when she comes back, she's like, yeah, come in right now. He want to talk, whatever. We came in, he's like, oh, we're going to talk to you, this and that. So they let us in. So at the same time, is this dude named Magic, right? He's well known out in LA, California. So, I don't know the dude at this time. Nobody knows him. I don't know. He chatting with Che, he chatting with Webb. So we gets into the spot, right? And so when we get to the spot, she take us like in a room in the kitchen, and then she tell us, oh, he ran out the back door, like the promoter guy that was throwing the party. So he done banked money off the party. Now he disappeared when we get there. So now I get upset and I'm like, I'm cursing the girl out, the lady out, like, what? You down with it? This and that. So this guy Magic start flipping and saying, yo, don't talk to my lady like that, this and that. Well, he's a guy with gift and gab. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, what are you talking about? Yo, you don't know who I be, huh? And I'm like, you don't know who I be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we going back and forth for a minute. And then Cheo and Webb tell him like, yo, chill, like we together, we all peoples. So he like, oh, I didn't know he was with y'all. We all had the same jacket, so he knew it was with us. He knew we was all together, but that's what he was saying. So at this time, now he already pumped me up. I'm mad now. I start breaking shit, because we like in some kitchen shit. I'm breaking shit, that, this and that, And then Magic hit me with the Duke. I like your style, man. I like your style, man. Where y'all staying? So I'm paying him no mind. All right, cool. Now I goes to the bar, right? And I break something at the bar. It's late. The music shuts off. Magic and these guys get into an altercation with some other people in there now. So now people fighting this and that. They come outside. I kid you not. We come outside. It's cops outside of the club. Not one cop got off their bike or out the car. They just letting people rumble. I couldn't believe it. We sitting there like, what? So, Fab and I'm like, yo, let's get out of here. We jumps in the transportation car, and we go into our hotel. Fab and his managers at one hotel. Me, my man Shaq, and Kane go to another hotel, right? So the driver is driving us to the hotel, and we sitting there talking about it. I'm like, yo, just do Magic. Like, who is that, this and that? And the driver actually says, oh, Magic? I raised Magic, man. He ain't nothing but troubles, this and that. So we like, my boy tapped me like, telling me like the bees, he stopped talking about him, this and that, right? So that happened that night when we got there in LA. The next day is the video shoot. So the next day we go to the video shoot. Everything is regular. We there. We pull up. Jermaine Dupri there. Pharrell there because Pharrell did the beat. Game pull up. We Game like that. Game is there. Like, you know what I'm saying? This before his album and all that came out. And we just chilling. We sitting there, and then my man comes to me and like open up a curtain and say, it's about to go down. So I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm like, what? So I'm eating food. I get up and I open the curtain. It's about 50 Crips on the video set. Girls, guys, everything. So the girls is messing with the models. They sitting in Little X. He's that director. They sitting in Little X chair. Everything. Like, it's mayhem. So I'm like, what the? And out of nowhere, this guy Magic's pop out. Hey, Fab, what's going on? He brung the whole crew there. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm saying to myself, I just got into an altercation with this guy last night. Like, he got me. Like, you know what I mean? If anything, he got me. You know what I mean? But he wasn't worrying about that. He was worrying about who was there and who can they get. So he done convinced these guys to come to the video shoot. When I say the Rollin 60s, man, I never heard of these guys, but when I seen them that day, it was crazy, right? So now we got a security by the name of Ice. He's an OG. He's from California. You know what I mean? He got a security, you know, he got his own security thing going on, and we always get Ice when we get there. He's an OG, you know, well known. So Ice gave somebody a call. I don't know who was running the Rollin 60s at this time and this and that. He gave somebody a call and said, listen, these dudes is here at Fabolous video shoot. I'm here with them, this and that, like what's going on. So these guys, so the guy must have called, you know, whoever was in charge at the video shoot, like, yo, leave that set, man. Fabolous is all good, man. He's people's, you know what I mean? Let him go. He's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, they like, all right, man. So what they did was one of the guys was like, yo, Fab, yeah, you good, man, this and that, you know what I mean? But they like, yo, your mom, the security. We had a security with us from New York, and then we had Ice that was from California. The security from New York, one of the Rollin 60s Crips, like, balled up like some paper and hit him with it, like just try to get a feedback. Fab, when you come to New York, man, I mean, when you come to LA, make sure you get some real security to hold you down, this and that. And then they hit him with the tissue or the paper, and it just rolled down his face. But thank God he didn't do anything. They was waiting for a reaction. But if he did a reaction, it would have been a bloodbath in there, right? So, you know, he just chilling, we cool, and we just sitting there watching him. And then, you know, everybody start leaving. But it was some lingerers that was still around. About 10 people were still, you know, lingering around in there. And then next thing you know, as they was going out, a shooting happened outside. Bah, 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 like, you know what I'm saying? So niggas like, oh, people running in, and you see like 2-3 Crips coming in, whatever, they limping, like they shot in the leg, and little X ain't want to go for that. He wasn't built for none of that, seeing none of that, and he shut the whole video set down. Like, you know what I mean? He shut the video set down and was like, we had to finish it in New York. So at this time, you know, my mother calls me the next morning, you know, I'm in California still, like, oh, you guys are right out there? And I'm like, wow, what happened, Ma? She's like, I'm listening to Wendy Williams on the radio, and she's saying something about some Crips, you know, shut down the video shoot. And I'm like, holy shit, how you know about that already? But it was like, it was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? God forbid, like, Jermaine Dupri just left, Pharrell just left, Game just left. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what would have happened if them guys were still there, but I know if, you know what I mean, they don't respect security. So, you know what I mean? Jermaine Dupri, Pharrell, them guys would have been coochie frito if they were still there when those guys pulled up, you know what I mean? But luckily they was going, and, you know, nothing happened, like, with us, and, you know, but the video shoot got shut down. And that was the first time I ever heard about the Rollin 60s, man.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.